Season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 8, Manuel Margot.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. Makes the play, one away. Colton Wong will stand in. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Ready with another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Delino DeShields.
Hit out towards second. Wong has it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Buster Posey is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Dozier with a great stop. It's there, and he's out. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Aaron Judge.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Martinez charges in, and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
McCutchen is there, and he'll put it away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Fouled back.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Striding in, Jake Odorizzi. 9-1-2 due up.
Jake Odorizzi.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Center fielder number 8.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This one for Crawford is short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. Digging in, number 12. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Third baseman, number 12.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8.
Here's Joe Panic.
Second baseman, Joe.
First
Panic.
delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Johnny Cueto. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Right side. Wong is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Trey Mancini.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Martinez. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
First baseman number
Trying to
7.
pick things up where he left off. Logan Morrison. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Delino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Shortstop, number 35.
Ready now, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Late that time for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Miguel Sano.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box, Brian Dozier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Jake
coming to the plate
Odorizzi.
now, Jake Odorizzi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
First baseman, Brandon.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one's off the fifth archway. Belt on his way to second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lays off 1-0. Well, for Belt, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 3-0 now.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now some action out in the Minnesota. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Number 12 stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Here's Joe Panik as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge has a play. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Cueto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the fifth inning, and he's got one pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that'll bring up Manuel Margot. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Sam Dyson comes in unexpectedly.
For the Giants,
Colton Wong will stand in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box.
The left fielder, number 44.
Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Panic. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready once again, Delino DeShields. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, Delino.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Here's Buster Posey now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now both runners on the move. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Brian Dozier.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of it. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Number 12. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Joe Panik. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Drilled to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now. Sam Dyson. He's newly entered into the ballgame. Max Kepler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kepler. Now pitching for the Twins, number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he takes ball one.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Perkins is ready. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Josh Osich has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Number 61.
So coming to the plate, Glenn Perkins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jesus Aguilar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This is line to left. Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to. Digging in once again, Delino DeShields. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
DeShields. Your attention, please.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Martinez.
Lifted into center field. Heading after it is Margot. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Trey Mancini. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Mark Melanson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Striding in, Logan Morrison. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and oh, he gets this one high and deep to right, and this is going to splash down for a home run. Here's Miguel Sano. He doubled his last time through.
Third baseman. Miguel Sano.
First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hunter Strickland is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Grounded down the third baseline, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. The pitcher, Tom Wilhelmsen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ryan Healy will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Martinez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Standing in, Manuel Margot. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hannick is there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Addison Reed will come on out of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll be
Twins,
appearing in his third
number
game this
43.
season.
Patterson, 3.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Hunter Pence will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Margot on his horse. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So digging in now, number 12. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
And that's in there. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. On the ground up the middle. Dozier has it. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Joe Panik, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And the Twins couldn't have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, Logan Morrison. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So